Hello sports fans, welcome back to another episode of Diary of a High Handicapper, and it's a very exciting one today because I have my first guest. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. John Robbins.
Hello High Handicappers and bad golfers. So what are we doing today, Jamie?
First of all, we're down in Killeen Golf Club, so I just want to say a big thank you to Shane who's helped facilitate this today. So thanks very much, Shane. Hopefully you're going to show me how to get around the course in less shots than I'm doing at the moment.
Well, as anyone who watches bad golf knows, there's a lot of wisdom knocking around on bad golf. So I saw Jamie's videos, I was coming over to Ireland, and I thought what we could do is try and, without worrying about like technique or anything, just try and see if we can get you to break 45 over 9 holes, because you've never broken 90, have you?
No, I've never broken 90, so my best score was 93 over 18, and that seems a long time ago now.
Yeah.
So I think my best either front or back 9 was 45, so it's close, but I just couldn't maintain it for the 18 holes.
So I was watching your videos and I just thought you need some bad golf in your life in order to just get you into a sort of zen-like state.
Yeah.
Because I'm known for being incredibly zen when I play golf.
Okay, and I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah, I'm calm, I'm just level-headed, I never swear or curse. So what I thought is if we did a mashup and a channel takeover, we might be able to see how you get around this beautiful course. High Handicappers, it's an absolute belting course, it's gorgeous. So this video will be on your channel.
Yeah.
We'll do the same footage, but probably edited differently on the Bad Golf channel to just try and spread the love.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, first we're playing off the 10th here. We're playing the back 9. It's a par 5, big, nice, welcoming fairway. But we need to ask, I want to ask you a couple of things before we start. What of your clubs are you most afraid of?
Pretty much all of them. Probably the most afraid of the 4 hybrid has not been good to me at the moment, so okay. I'm okay with my irons and the driver obviously, but definitely the 4 hybrid I'm not comfortable at the moment. Okay, well let's take that out of the bag. Yeah. So nothing we're afraid of in the bag. And what's your favourite club off the tee?
Well,
I usually just hit driver.
Okay, that's all right. You happy with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Great stuff. Just like Alex does, if anyone's watching his Watch Bad Golf, Jamie also doesn't have any head covers on his driver or putter. I did have a head cover and I played in a hurricane about 3 weeks ago, and while I was on a tee box, my head cover blew down the fairway and it actually blew off the course. So I have meant to replace that, and the putter is just a personal peeve that just annoys me taking it on and off now. I know that's very bad golf advice. So. Well, hey, it's bad golf, that's fine. So folks, the next shot you're going to see is Jamie's opening drive on the 10th, and I'm going to keep his score. Jamie's not allowed to know what his score is. We're going to try and approach each shot individually, not get stressed, swing easy, enjoy it. It's zero consequence golf. And what we're going to focus on is only having neutral or positive reactions to every shot. The amazing footage of Tiger Woods with his son going around the father-son tournament earlier this year. Every single thing he says to him is positive. Even if like he's hit a terrible shot, he goes, "Oh, you got a good lie there." Always trying to get a positive that you then take into your next shot. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll test that today. Yeah. Best of luck, Jamie. Thank you. Hey folks, we're here on the first tee with Jamie. He's teeing it up. He's going to absolutely calmly play a very measured swing. Hello, hello, hello. Skied it a bit. That's all right. Skied it straight. Here we go, guys. What a brilliant drive. Game on. So does that count as hitting the fairway? Oh yeah, that's unfair. Is it winter rules? I don't know. Will we play them? Yeah. Well, it's winter rules at my club. Okay, so shot 2 on the 10th hole. We've got, it's irrelevant how far the green is. So you're just going to play what you're sort of most comfortable? I'm just going to play a 6 iron, which hopefully I hit well enough most days. Yeah, no, that's great. You just want to advance the ball. That's it. Oh, what a lovely strike. That was right. It's all right. Perfect. Bounce back on. Okay, folks. So Jamie's got 200 to the front of the green, and that's further than his distance. So we've also got bunkers ahead. So as opposed to just hitting it as far as it's possible for Jamie to hit it, what we're going to do is play a shot that means none of those bunkers come into play, which is about 120 yards. So what do you hit 120 yards?
It's probably in between a 9 and an 8.
We'll go for a 9 because we got the wind behind.
Okay.
And then there's no chance of you going in those bunkers. Oh, mate. What a shot.
I'll take that.
Absolutely perfect. That's what happens when you're not stressed about the shot you're playing. What would have happened if you tried to hit your hybrid 190 yards there?
It probably would have went 19 yards.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, folks. 3 shots. Jamie is slap bang in the middle of the fairway. 111 to the pin. What are we hitting here, Jamie?
Well, again, I'm in between clubs slightly, so my pitching wedge probably 100, my 9-iron 115.
Oh, let's go pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge.
Wind behind.
Okay.
It's exciting. I've never caddied before. I'm a caddy, so I get 10% of all Jamie's winnings.
Yeah, which is 0, obviously. I've never had a caddy and I'm really enjoying the experience. Has that come down?
Hey.
Terrible.
That's all right. Okay, folks, not ideal. Went into a bit of a tree there. But we don't mind that because we've actually now got a better line into the green.
Strategic.
Because you've got all that space.
Yeah.
And you can just bump it over there, run it along. What are you hitting, Jamie?
I might try a sand wedge. 83 yards.
Can I just show you something?
Yeah.
I'm just going to show you a shot which is quite useful because
Okay.
the sand wedge off a rock solid lie
Okay.
under a tree
Yeah.
might not be ideal.
Okay.
If I get my 9-iron,
Yeah.
probably should have gone with an 8. But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of minimal
So
risk.
Do you think an 8-iron?
I reckon an 8, and if you just, to the point at which it starts, you just sort of pause, feel the club head, ball slightly in front of you, and if, because I've told you this, if this goes wrong, you play it again your way. Jamie.
Oh, steady.
That's a brilliant shot, that's okay. Okay folks, Jamie was very disappointed there. He thought he'd messed that up, but he's ended up, what do you reckon you are, 20 foot?
Possibly.
About 30 foot from the pin, which from 87 yards under a tree, you would take that with a sand wedge, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
So, uphill.
Yeah.
I'd say that's pretty straight.
Yeah, and I'm probably just going to concentrate on trying to get it close.
Yeah. It's alright, don't you worry. So this for Papa Doublé. I think, folks, a little bit right to left. What do you think, bad golfers? What do you think? Is that a little bit right to left? Oh, yes! Yes! What a putt!
Oh, I needed that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about! Papa Doublé!
Come on.
Well, folks, a superb Papa Doublé on the last hole. What a beautiful putt that was. How are you feeling now?
Feeling a lot more relaxed. Obviously disappointed by that shot pitching wedge into the tree, but everything else.
But also, nice little top tip. Don't worry about your sand wedge, unless you're in sand.
Yeah, good tip.
Oh, mate. What a shot. Stay out of the trees. Oh, Jamie. Look at that. Did you see that? We're going shot tracer on this.
We do, yeah.
Look at that. Absolutely bang centre of the air. Right, folks, we've got to the front of the green, Jamie, we've got 180.
180.
However, the wind is 10 miles an hour into us.
Okay.
Which is going to make that, so it's about 2 yards for every yard in.
Okay.
That's going to make that 200.
Yeah, not hitting
Forget
that.
about that.
Yeah.
What's your favourite sort of distance in?
Well, it used to be about 90 to 100 yards, but after the last shot, I don't know. But no, still, from about, I'd say 95 yards.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we want to be
105. I'll go to 8 iron.
Yeah, lovely. Don't worry, you've got a shot out of there. Right, what Jamie has very cleverly and kindly done here is created the perfect scenario that you often see videos about breaking 90 and 100 and stuff. And what you'll see is a pro will drop a ball here and they'll say, in this situation, just take your medicine, just chip out, and then not explain anything about how that works,
Okay.
what you have to do. So what's the least risk? So if I try and show everyone what you're seeing here. So you've got flag is there behind these trees. So flags, no thanks. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking just like that gap is as big as that one, so
Yeah.
just try and dribble one out into the front of the fairway.
Yeah.
That's probably a little bit
Well,
safer this way.
Yeah, I mean, between here and that bunker,
Yeah.
you've probably got 60 yards.
Yeah.
Do you remember that shot you played with the 9 iron to
Yeah.
green?
Yeah.
So if you play that shot with a lower lofted club,
Okay.
and really, because you want to keep it below that branch, but that branch there, coming down on the left, is quite risky as well.
Yeah.
You just want to kind of...
Alright, so 6 iron. Just
Yeah. But just take as much care with it as you would any other shot. Contact on the ball and... Beautiful. Absolutely. I love that. I have got so much time for that shot. What do we got?
60, 61 yards.
What are you thinking?
Now, normally I would hit probably a 3/4 length sand wedge.
Thing with the sand wedge, if that's your favourite club to hit, go for it. But a 3/4 length
What
shot.
would you do?
I'll show you what I would do from here. That shot we played last time,
Okay.
and I play this sort of shot a lot
Okay.
because there is no danger anywhere. I mean, unless you completely knife it, which you could do with a sand wedge.
Yeah.
So 60, probably take a 9 iron.
Okay. That's very good.
So what's that? 2 foot?
2 foot.
Now, I'm not very good at golf, but the reason it's gone there is because I'm not stressed over the ball. Because
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, don't toe it, don't knife it, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
so
just thinking, I've got everything's in my favour.
9 iron. Is that what
9
you
iron
hit?
doesn't, yeah, 9 iron, pitching wedge, whatever. Oh, I like it, Jamie. I like it. Get on, get on, get on. Fine, fine. So Jamie's a bit annoyed, I think, that he came up short, but we need to change that mindset. We need to be positive. Where are you not? You're not in a bunker.
Yeah.
You're not 2 foot in front of you, having chunked it.
Yeah.
You've got a putt.
Yeah.
Similar length to last time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 36 feet.
Okay.
Uphill. So already you've taken so much risk out of this approach.
Yeah.
Because nothing can now go wrong.
No.
So in terms of those big scores that ruin your handicap,
Yeah.
ruin your card, we're just avoiding them.
Yeah.
Slightly to the right off, when it goes up, comes down that bank.
Yeah.
So I think you want to start that about
Right to left, is it?
a couple of cups left.
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I might
No, no.
Might be wrong.
I can see what you're...
You beauty!
I might just try and do that every time.
Oh, mate! I mean, can you... Isn't golf amazing? Isn't Jamie lovely? 36 foot from off the green. And why did you get it in? Because you had a chance to get it in. Because you were in the distance. Oh, man. Okay, folks, there's still an awful lot of emotion, an awful lot of adrenaline after that 36 foot putt from off the green to get a bogey there. One bad shot from Jamie, but he didn't let it turn into more bad shots. Jamie's not allowed to know his score, so I'm just going to show it to you. And I think you can agree, given a couple of the shots, not bad outcomes. And the thing is you start to realise it doesn't matter, because you can always get back on track.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, that is, you can't hit a shot better than that.
Well,
okay, Jamie, we've got to the front of the green, we've got 200.
yeah.
That's not going to happen.
No.
We've also got water there.
Yeah.
In front of the green.
Yeah.
We are 150 from the water.
Okay.
So what do you hit 130?
130. That's probably a full 8 iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be full.
No.
That's going to leave you about 100 from the green.
Okay, so I need to be up the left hand side as well to...
That sort of spiky tree. Love it, love it, love it. Oh mate, I've got so much time for that shot. Okay then, high handicappers and bad golfers. What a situation we've got here. So Jamie's played 2 beautiful shots, sensible shots. He left himself middle of the fairway, 95 to the middle of the green. Jamie, what are you thinking?
Thinking just pitch and wedge and aim dead centre of the green. Don't even think about where the pin is, because as you can see, it's pretty precarious.
Yeah, and I think because you've got all this water and you've got bunkers, all you've got to think of is, no matter what putt you have, that's the goal, is to have a putter in your hand.
Yeah.
Whether it's 60 feet from right this edge just off the green or whatever, totally ignore the pin. The wind's going slightly left to right.
Yeah.
So you sort of aim for the middle of that bunker.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. I don't care if that's in the bunker. Great shot. Great shot.
Oh, thought I was going in.
I think that's pretty straight.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh, mate.
Please hold.
What a shot. That's great. What's all this sighing? What's all this sighing? He's what, 6 foot? You've got to be positive. You've got to always have something positive to tell yourself. What a beautiful course. Hey, we're playing a beautiful course.
Yeah.
Lovely time. No stress. Johnny Jails just off the green. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can putt, man. That's insane. And Jamie's just holed another, so you hold a 36 foot putt.
Yeah.
You hold, that's about 10 foot.
Yeah. And
In 2 putts.
And on the first
And on the first.
it was about another 8 footer maybe.
So that's an 8 footer, a 10 footer and a 36 footer. So you're currently beating PGA Tour Pro best putting averages.
Probably.
And how are you feeling?
Pretty good about the putting.
Come on, man.
Really good.
I've never putted that well. And also, as we walk into the next tee, think back through that hole.
Yeah.
About how relaxed you felt on every shot.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The third hardest hole on the course that was. You got a bogey. Very well worked bogey. Oh God. This is just beautiful to watch. Look at that.
John, that's perfect.
Did it hit the bird? Did it hit a bird?
Oh, John,
that's got
so nice.
Right, we've got a decision to make here.
Okay.
Centre of that green, 165.
Okay.
The carry, you have to carry at 145 over those bunkers.
Okay.
I don't think there's an advantage in going for the green here.
Any chance of just trying to shoot up the middle and run it on, or do you think it's too risky?
It's too risky because when you look at, 35–40% of what you can see is bunker.
Yeah. Okay.
So
another layup.
yeah, I mean, I would hit pitching wedge. Pitching wedge will leave you 60 to the green. Oh, mate. What a lovely shot. So, I've just hit off camera, should we call it an absolute worldie?
I'd call it an absolute worldie. I'd probably quit golf if I hit that.
80.
80?
Yeah.
Okay. Grand. No, I'm not gonna, because it's the dreaded sand wedge for me, so if you tell me
But
what...
do you feel confident with the sand wedge?
Well, it's because I haven't hit it today yet, I don't know. So I could probably just knock a pitching wedge in there again.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay, so obviously what I'm thinking here is just take a little bit off it.
Yeah. Just make sure before you hit it, you're 100% confident with what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because so often we approach the ball sort of thinking, I'll work it out now. Ugh.
And that is my problem,
Yeah,
truthfully. Yeah,
commit to a shot.
Yeah, so I'm just going to try and make good contact with the pitching wedge. There's a bit of space behind the pin if I do overshoot it.
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. Don't mind that. Johnny JR for birdie. Oh.
Shot.
Now, off camera, I got Jamie to hit his sand wedge, which was his first thought, because the pitching wedge went a little bit long. So and he hit it well. So let's see what we got. So you're 52 foot away with the sand wedge on the green.
Yeah.
And with the pitching wedge that you just sort of took a bit off.
Yeah.
You are 30 foot. So you're 20 foot closer with your pitching wedge than you are with your sand wedge, even though you hit them both well.
Yeah.
Because it's slightly uphill, a bit of wind. And I've seen you hold.
Yeah, I definitely think I'd prefer the pitching wedge situation here.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Jesus Christ, man. You're one of the best putters I've ever played with. What, that was so well judged.
Thank you. I had the line, a bit more pace.
Okay folks, no Alex today, but in his honour I have just spotted one of the great golfing hedges. And I'm delighted to say, Jamie and I are going to go through it now. Jamie, if you could get some top level footage of this golfing hedge.
Doing my best here for you, John.
Oh my God. Look at this.
That is a pretty good hedge.
I mean, is it really a hedge? It feels like a hedge.
I feel like we're in the golfing equivalent of Narnia here.
Yes, it's a bit like Lord of the Rings.
I'm getting quite emotional, John. It's like a fairy tale.
It's beautiful. Alex, I wish you were here to experience this golfing hedge. But he's in Sri Lanka.
But where do you think he'd prefer to be, John?
Well, I think if he was honest, he'd rather be in one of the great golfing hedges than in Sri Lanka. That's for sure. And what a lovely exit it is.
Stunning.
Oh, the avenue of trees.
I can tell you, John, I never used to look at hedges before, but I think you've opened my mind now. Right, what do we have?
Got about 170 to the pin.
Really?
Maybe 175, but 170 to that bit where the apron widens out.
Okay, so I'm going to struggle. It's going to be a 5-iron, which is my
Oh,
longest.
well, let's change the language here.
Okay.
You're going to what?
I'm going to hit my 5-iron very well.
Yeah.
Probably might not reach the pin, but I'm hoping at least that if I hit it well, I can get it on the front.
Great stuff.
Okay.
Perfect. Jamie really is playing very well, folks. We have unlidded. Remove the lid of the jar of the mid handicapper within the high handicapper. Don't mind it. Keep an eye. There we go.
Is it
what
out?
a bounce in the middle of the fairway.
We all need a bit of luck sometimes.
So what have we got here? to that pin. You've had a lucky bounce, but you deserve it because you're playing well.
Thank you.
You've got 55-ish to that.
Okay.
So, but what do you fancy from here? Would you putt it? Would you
from here
chip it on? It's a distance that some people struggle with.
Yeah, it is for me. Normally I would try and loft it. I'd probably again hit maybe a half swing sand wedge, but I think that probably now, after you teach me a few things, more of a bump and run shot almost.
So what club would you reckon?
Probably an 8-iron.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
What do you think?
I reckon a little 8-iron at the, maybe towards the bank, but I mean not bringing the bunker into play, but aiming for almost the fringe on the right.
Just to try and get a roll down towards the hole?
Yeah. And if it goes wrong, you're on the green, you still got a putt. That's all that matters, is having a putt the next shot.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that, so.
I absolutely love that shot. Jamie, oh my God. I'm going to zoom in, folks. Pin high.
I can honestly say
5 foot.
That is thanks to you. I never would have thought about doing that from that distance.
But I mean, think about a sand wedge from there. So for me, if I had a sand wedge in my hand, I'd be thinking, right, you could knife this through the green. Yeah. You could sort of flop it 3 feet. You could end up in a bunker. Whereas there's so little risk to that.
Absolutely.
Beautiful shot. I might take this flag out just because it's blowing.
Yeah, I think it's definitely left edge because it's just turning a little. With enough pace, I can. Yeah, that's left edge.
About a centimetre outside left, I reckon. Oh, mate. Oh, first par. Yes. Come on. He's got the par. Okay, folks, Jamie just hit a beautiful par there, up and down from 65 feet. That's, no, 65 yards.
Yeah.
Up and down from 65 yards. His up and downs today have been amazing. Jamie's not allowed to see his score. Jamie, please go and get your tea. So we'll show you Jamie's score. Very, very nice. And also, Jamie, this is sort of what bogey golf feels like.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is what playing off an 18 handicap feels like, and you're more than capable of it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Now this one's a little bit trickier because the water's on the right hand side. I'm just going to talk you through my thought process.
Yeah.
So I've been hitting them pretty well with a small fade, but I might maybe aim a little further left than I normally would. But then that sometimes can cause the fade to be a lot.
So even in your description of the hole, there's a lot of negativity.
Okay.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
I sometimes do this, but if I do that, it might go wrong.
Okay.
So what's the most positive shot we could play here? It's par 4, it's a long par 4. I think the thing is, you're not going to make the green in 2.
No.
So what's the most comfortable way of making it in 3? I would be tempted to take an iron.
Really?
Well,
now I'm hitting my driver well.
Okay.
But I don't want to.
Well, it's up to you. If you it doesn't matter what club it is. Are you confident with it?
Yeah, I'm confident I get the driver in the fairway.
And sort of aiming at that little marker.
Pretty much exactly at that marker. Now I do expect it to turn in, but that's where I'm starting it out.
No, that's good. Oh, hello. Oh, that was beautiful. That was exactly what you said you were going to do.
Yep. Right, John, talk to me.
Well, I don't know if you can see, folks, you probably can't see, but here we've got water, and that water starts at 125, and we got the green there, which is, centre of the green is 210. So you're not going to make the green.
No.
So in this situation, what you want to do is, if you're not going to make the green, you want to not make the water.
Yeah.
So the water's 120.
Yeah.
What do you want to hit?
9-iron.
Oh, mate. It's too easy. Too easy. I think what Jamie is showing today is a very important lesson, that shooting 90 breaking 19, it's not about making more pars, it's about making less doubles.
Yeah.
And that's what you're doing today. Because when was the last time you were out of a hole? Or when was the last time you were out of control of the hole at all?
Today?
Yeah.
Not really, no. Even when I hit a bad shot, I quickly got it back in play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we've got a big target.
Yeah.
How far away are we?
86 yards to the pin.
So I reckon you want to go a bit beyond that.
Yeah, pitch and wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the way I normally would strike it, and then yeah, just at the pin pretty much. Is the plan.
Oh, that's so smooth. That was so smooth. Our old friend Stroke Index 1 that Jamie has, what, 30-foot putt on. Where's your pitch mark? Here's your pitch mark, mate. So close to the hole. Look at that, you pitched that 12 foot. So this for par, and the reason you got this for par is because you stayed in the hole, played beautifully. I'm really enjoying watching this. I won't stand in front of the putt for the whole thing, but that's what Jamie can see. What do you reckon the line is?
I think it's pretty straight.
I reckon about there.
You think so? Okay, well that.
Yeah, it's a big left to right.
Okay.
Well, come and look at it from where I'm looking at it.
Yeah, we'll swap sides, maybe.
Yeah, we got a bit of time. There's no one behind us.
Yeah.
Also, it's downhill.
Oh yeah, from here.
Yeah, it's downhill, so it's going to turn more. I mean, could even be a bit more than that, but
Okay, so downhill, left to right.
downhill, left to right. Oh, they're a remarkable weight. I thought you'd hit that way too slow. It's not gone, it's not moved as much as I advised you there, Jamie.
No, I think it might have been a little bit straighter, but you haven't put me wrong much, John, so I don't think I'll... Sorry for just... I'm one of those who likes to pin in from a bit of distance and then out.
It's a good tactic, man.
So not the easiest putt for a short ranger.
It's in, mate.
Had a bit of a flutter.
Well, you said something to you just as you're over the putt. What are you saying to yourself? You stood over a putt thinking, not the easiest one. Well, I mean, who does that?
Well, I do.
Lovely, lovely stuff from Jamie. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And this par 5 is quite short. And also, if you look at those two hills, they pretty much accept your fade, don't they?
They do. So hopefully, not hopefully, they will.
Yeah, the course is sucking you into it.
It is. So it's just a bit of a dog leg to the right, so. A little bit left.
Okay.
We're dry.
So I was just saying to Jamie, if you've got a slice or a fade, you should tee it up at the side of the tee box that your fade goes to. Because now, if I aim at that sort of willow tree, I've got a huge amount of space. Whereas if I'm over here, I'm going to be going way out there. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I do indeed.
So I'm going to aim, probably just at that guy.
Yeah, straight on his head.
I'm going to aim at that guy's head.
Trust your fade.
Trust my fade.
Just like that?
Yeah. So if you think about the angle that went.
And you've opened up the hole now.
Yeah, had I been going from here,
Yeah.
I'd be towards, well, behind those trees.
Yeah, good. I think that should be fine.
Yeah, I mean, check it out, but that water is 190. You can't make, that's not in, it's not
Okay.
in there.
I just can't believe I've done that. Okay. I apologise.
No apologies on the golf course. A little bit wet there, folks. Give yourself. I genuinely thought you were going to drive her off the deck then.
Not quite. I wish I had that in my arsenal. Wow, that would be impressive.
Absolutely fine.
134.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a 7-iron, which I hit around 140.
I like that.
And again, just obviously trying to aim at the middle of the green.
Yeah. Oh, mate,
No.
don't mind that.
Not in, is it?
Oh, bad. Make it about 60 to the flag. Remember, the most you can score on this hole, the most you can score is an 8.
Okay. And what are we at now?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is your 7th.
Oh,
Don't mind that at all.
God, I haven't seen a 9 in a while. Oh, turn!
That has stayed. How has that stayed there? What you got to imagine is you're bowling, and on the screen you've just got your.
Wow.
It's a 10. It goes down as an 8. Right, what are you thinking? Firstly, Jamie, come and say hello to everyone. You've just shot a 10, went in the water twice.
Yeah.
You didn't actually make a shot selection mistake. It was just a couple of poor strikes. How are you feeling?
I know you said I can't be negative, but I am feeling a little dejected. I honestly haven't had a 10 in a long time, so to do it with yourself on camera when we're trying to break 45 is pretty devastating.
But you've just got to, you know, you tried to play a 6-iron out of the rough.
Yeah.
Which you did have a swing, it wasn't the wrong shot. It's just, this sort of thing is going to happen, and you have to, you know, it is a blot on your card, but it isn't your whole card.
Yeah. And then my 7-iron, I had the distance, I just pushed it.
Yeah.
So.
But that's okay.
All
Well,
right.
new challenge ahead of us.
Yeah,
now.
let's park it. Park that hole.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. Look at that straight.
Part of the problem was before we started, John told me I need to find a state of zen. Now, unfortunately, usually my state of zens happen near water, so I'm finding a lot of water today. John, what do you think?
It could be your sort of natural. I'm guessing you're a Pisces.
Aquarius, so even more accurate. Yeah. Aqua. Right.
So we are approaching the 17th, and Jamie has said it's a tricky shot because on the left you've got the water, and I'm guessing you're thinking that your fade is going to go over the water.
Yeah, but with the irons, my fade isn't as prevalent.
Yeah.
So I think just up the right hand side is probably the better thing to do.
Yeah, because the danger is here that you think all about the water and forget that there's a huge wide expanse of fairway that's very forgiving, and pretty much any way you go in that is going to give you a nice angle to the flag.
Yeah.
Okay. So just go for whatever club you're most comfortable with. What are you going to hit?
I'm going to hit an 8-iron.
Yeah. Beauty.
Little right.
Yeah, but you can't go too far right there.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Jamie, how far have you got, Jamie?
94 yards.
94 yards, third shot. If you look into the green, there's a little marker for you there, Jamie. Something right by the flag.
Yeah. Very helpful.
And that's because I decided to have a go from 200 yards. I sort of topped it. It didn't actually leave the ground at any point. and sort of sliced along the grass to within, I would say, 7 feet there.
Very good course management.
Very good course management. Thank you, Jamie. Ooh! Has he gone over there, Jamie?
Oh, I just want to go home.
You don't. You've teed it up an absolute beaut for the next hole. You've got to have a laugh, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, we need some serious bad golf encouragement here. This is what high handicap bad golf is all about. Oh, you can just see the little top of the flag there. Get up, get up, get up. A little shot over here. Little path. Little Johnny J. So what club you got there?
Red.
Oh, I don't mind that. Get up. Yes. Oh, what a shot. Okay, here we go. This is for a 6.
6.
Just as important as all the others. Oh, that looked nice.
Oh, it's in a little pitch mark.
He's in. 7.
7, yeah.
Okay, Jamie, talk to me. How you feeling? You had a tough couple of holes.
Yeah, really tough couple of holes.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like I wish this wasn't on camera, John.
Yeah, but, well, I said I'm not going to tell you your score, right?
Yeah.
But I think you know you're not going to break.
I
45.
think I know, yeah.
Hole in one for 46.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
Also, holes in ones is, sorry, for 46. Also,
That's
you
what it's
played
10.
the majority of today
Yeah.
as a 15 handicapper. So, really, 46 with the holes in ones is now.
Yeah.
Pop it in.
Yeah.
And then you've only missed by 1 shot.
Brilliant.
And then I'll have a go. I'll get holes in ones is. Oh, what a strike. Get in the hole. Jamie, what a beautiful bit of golf.
I'm sorry it's not a hole in one, but...
Okay, Jamie's got his holes in oneses. Now time for my holes in oneses.
Strike. Go on.
So, 2 holes in oneses.
There you go.
Okay, folks. It's got to be 50 feet for a birdie. Birdie putt, green in regulation for a 47. Oh, you can putt, man. That's a good putt. It's gone a bit long, but these greens are fast, eh?
Yeah.
Don't you worry, pop it in. And in he goes. Jamie, what a pleasure, mate.
You too, John. Thanks for coming.
And thank you to Killeen Golf Club. Look at this. What a beautiful sight. Wonderful place. Now then, Jamie has not succeeded in his quest to break 45. However, we're going to tot up his Stableford points because I believe he's played exceptionally well. And do you, if you sort of forget about the par 5, you think you played pretty well?
Yeah, I think I played pretty well. Like, the problem was on each hole I probably had one well, maybe on half the holes I had like one calamity.
Yep.
And then that pretty much sums up my game.
But you didn't really let those calamities mount up, did you?
No, not really. So if I can just reduce those and just kind of advance the ball as opposed to shanking it right or left, like I would have went around at probably 6 or 7 less strokes anyway. So
should we go and grab a coffee?
Absolutely, John. Thanks.
Well, folks, it's time to say goodbye for both Bad Golf and
Diary of a High Handicapper.
Do check out Jamie's channel. We'll pop a link here. Do check out
John's channel, Bad Golf. I'll pop a link here.
And we totted up Jamie Stableford because even though he didn't break 90, how many points did he get?
19.
I can't remember the last time we got 90 points. That's a phenomenal display. That's one below your handicap. So you'd have got a cut.
I would have got a cut, yeah.
So
even with all those poor shots.
Put them out of your mind.
Exactly.
No photographs on the card, but there are, alas, numbers. But maybe we'll do this again. Maybe you come over to England.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to actually do it over 18 holes.
That'd
and
be
really
great.
try and break 90 and a little bit more practice maybe and work on the shanks.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how are you doing? It is indeed.
It's a good day to be alive.
What a lovely way to finish.
Thank you to Killeen Golf Club.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah. John, absolute pleasure.